What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we are diving into how to use an image plane and turn it into a glowing light source so it actually looks like a real background. Let's get started. Alright, first things first, let's create a basic level and add a landscape to get our scene started. For skill reference, I've added a mannequin from the content pack so that we can get a better sense of size in the scene. You can position it however you want to best fit your scene. Now let's add a plane in the background and resize it. Since the image I will be using is in landscape, I will scale it accordingly to match. I created this image using Nano Banana. It's basically a night carnival scene with a lot of lights, shops and rides. Once you apply the image to the plane, Unreal Engine automatically creates a material for it, as you can see here. For the reflective floor, I am using this granite material from the Quixel Bridge marketplace. It's completely free. There are plenty of reflective surfaces available, but I really like how this one looks in the scene. Now let's apply the material to the landscape and bring the scene together. Now just take a look at the floor and the image. You can see how nicely it's reflecting already. But right now, it's only a reflection. The image isn't actually emitting any light yet. Let's disable the direction light. This step is really important. Our goal is to make the image itself emit light, even without any directional light in the scene. That's the main objective of this tutorial. So how do we achieve that? Great question. Let's go back to the folder where we have our image, create a new material, and then add an image texture into it. Connect the RGB output to the base color. Then add a multiply node. Also connect the RGB to the A input and plug in the results into emissive color. Next, add a constant node and connect it to the multiply. Convert it into a parameter and set a value for it to control the intensity. Now that the material instance is ready, apply it to plane and watch the magic happen. As you can see, the image is now emitting light and the reflection on the floor is really clear and noticeable. Now disable the direction light and take a look at the scene. You can clearly see that the surface is still reflecting and the image itself is emitting light. What's really impressive is how the different colors in the image are casting their own matching light, making the effect look super realistic. I'd recommend experimenting with the light intensity values to get the exact look you want for your scene. I've added a rectangular light to illuminate the mannequin. If I disable it and move behind the mannequin, you will notice the reflected light becomes much softer. To make the scene more appealing, I'm going to add two cars, one with a glossy reflective finish and another with a matte surface. Both of these are available for free on Sketchfab and I've linked them in the description below. For more detail, I'll also add headlamps to both cars to enhance the overall look of the scene. Not just the headlamps, I've also set up volumetric fog to enhance the atmosphere. Let's take a closer look at the reflection on the vehicle. The light emitted from the plane looks very natural and blends beautifully with the scene. Let's bring the scene to life with some animation. I'm using a dance animation from Mixamo for this. In the sequencer, I'll make a few simple camera adjustments like focus and transform. I am keeping it clean and minimal, and I've added a bit of camera shake for extra realism. This tutorial was inspired by the YouTube channel I Am Visuals. The creator used Blender, and I've followed a similar approach here in Unreal Engine. I've added link in the description, definitely check it out. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe to support indie creators like us. Drop a comment below if you want to see more content like this, or if you have any suggestion on what I could have done better. Thank you guys for sticking around till the end. Now let's go ahead and render the final video. Until next time, see you in the next one. Enjoy the video.